another Inside Music Row. Today we'll hook up with one of my favorites, Dolly Parton, to talk about her latest project. We'll also hit up a #1 party with Kenny Chesney for his Reality. Finally, we'll head out to the golf course for a very special event. All this and more coming up Inside Music Row. Hey there, I'm Bailey, and I'm so glad you joined us for another Inside Music Row. We've got a great show today, so let's get started with Luke Bryan. His latest, Tailgates and Tan Lines, has gone platinum for sales over 1 million units. The project is his third studio album for Capitol Records and debuted last August in the #1 spot on the Billboard Country Albums chart. Luke is currently headlining his own dates and also on tour with Jason Aldean. Keith Urban is now a member of the Grand Ole Opry. He was invited to become a member at his Nashville All for the Hall show, where he was surprised on stage with a black duffel bag containing an Opry microphone stand. He is the first artist born and raised outside North America to become an Opry member. Alan Jackson is set to release new music, just in time for next month's CMA Music Fest. The title, 30 Miles West, is drawn from one of the new songs called Dixie Highway. This is his debut album on his new ACR label for Alan's Country Records, and is again produced by Keith Stegall. Lauren Alaina has been named Special Olympics Project Unify Ambassador for North America. She is helping in efforts to raise awareness and change people's attitudes towards people with intellectual disabilities. Lauren has been involved with her local chapter of the Special Olympics since she was in 6th grade. CMT will launch their first ever animated project next year. Bounty Hunters features executive producers Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, and Larry the Cable Guy as voices in the series, along with Lisa Lampanelli. You can follow the funny men as they track down fugitives for their own 2-bit bounty hunting business in each episode. Now it's time to go inside the song. Keith Stegall has had an incredible run of hits as a songwriter. When we last caught up with the Bigger Picture label head, we had a chance to ask him about a song he co-wrote, which became Billboard's #1 song of the year in 1991. Here's Keith talking about Alan Jackson's hit, Don't Rock the Jukebox.
There was a time when Alan, of course, most of these songs, the things that he and I wrote together, was during the period before he really became a successful recording artist, so he had a lot of time, you know. And he actually came to, I was writing for Tom Collins at the time. He came to Tom Collins' building down on Music Row. And Roger Murrah wrote that with us, and the three of us were in a room, and he had a hook book that he carried. Alan carried a hook book with all of his, every time you get a little idea, he'd jot it down. So he threw me the book, said, see if you can find a good idea in there. So I just went down the list of titles, and I got down there to Don't Rock the Jukebox. And I said, what about that one right there? And then we ended up writing it that afternoon.
So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song, y'all. Woo!
Lots of incredible tours are out there crisscrossing the world right now. Let's take a quick peek at who's going where and when. It's time for us to take a quick little break, but we have some awesome new music up for grabs. We have the latest from Dolly Parton, her new live CD/DVD project available only at Cracker Barrel Old Country stores. If you want to enter this week's drawing, head on over to InsideMusicRow.com to register. Just enter your information or update your profile and you'll be good to go. Now for that break, but don't go away. We'll catch up with the music and business legend next. We'll be back in a sliver.